squeeze the legs and bow. Move your hands by the side of your heels. Step back with your right foot back, high leg lunge. Take a deep breath. And if it's alright with you, we're going to bring knee down to the floor. Again, looking at your left foot. And turn your foot 45 degrees to the side and bring your left hand inside of your left foot. Now I want you to squeeze your left knee and your left shoulder together. Squeeze. So you feel that engagement. Lift your tummy muscles up. And again, check, do you have space for the back knee to move back? Maybe you do. Move your back knee back. Soften between your shoulder blades. Lift your tummy muscles up. Deep breath. We just take it easy, how you feel. If it's too much, maybe grab the block under your hands and maybe you need to have a block. Just hold that block if you need it. Okay. If you need. Okay. And let's straighten that back leg. We'll look at your right foot. Hop into the middle of your mat. Okay. Now keep your tummy muscles engaged. Look at your right heel and we're going to try to turn it to the right, but don't worry if this is not happening. If this is too much, just stay here. Stay here. This is already a good stretch. If you can, move your heel to the right, move your heel to the right, and the left hand to the left hip. So you're going to stretch a little bit more here, but please do listen to your body. You don't have to do everything. It's quite deep stretch for the hip, and your toes active on that right leg, right foot rather. Deep breath. And we're just going maybe just a little bit of here stretching. Tummy muscles engaged to support your hips, to support your back. Or just stay there in your high leg lunge. That's also good stretch. Okay, come out, inhale, step back, down facing dog, and let's spot walk a few times. Spot walk, move the hips from side to side. And we change. Inhale on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up, step forward. Right foot, let's step outside of the right hand straight away. Okay, maybe start with your left knee down, look at your right foot, turn 45 degrees to the right, and I want you to squeeze that right knee to your right shoulder, squeeze. And you feel again engagement on the muscles, so you start to feel here engagement. Squeeze the hips, okay? How you feeling? You might want to stop here, that's okay. Or you can straighten your back leg perhaps. Or looking at your left foot, hopped into the middle of the mat, so you have space for the left heel to move to the left. Okay, left heel to the left, if that's appropriate. Don't worry to do everything. So you have to flex that foot, left foot, flex the legs. And if it's okay, take your right hand to the right hip, engage your core muscles, and bring your hip a little lower. So I know it's quite strong stretch here. Don't worry to do everything. You can stop in a high leg lunge or lower leg lunge. So we're just going to stretch a little bit more here. Tummy muscles strong and the hips moving just a little lower. Watch that front knee, toes up if you need. Great. And then inhale, come back. Hands on the floor, step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Push the hips high. Sport walk if you wish, or just have a good stretch there. Stretching through the whole back of the body. Press all finger pads into the floor. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Plank or half plank. Choose your option. Squeeze your arms. Engage your shoulders. Tummy muscles lifted. Great stretch or posture for strengthening the core muscles and toning your shoulders and your arms. Inhale. And as you exhale, going down, knees, elbows, or just your elbows. Point your toes back and slide your hands forward for the Sphinx pose. So little Sphinx pose, beginning of the back bend. Let's press whole legs into the floor. Lengthen the tailbone. Feel your tummy muscles engaged. Keep lengthening forward. And then soften between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. And if you feel this is just enough for your back, stop here. Press your legs down stronger. Keep lengthening. Or we try to stretch the front of the thighs. Bend your right leg. See if you can hold your right foot out of reach of the right foot. Spread your toes. Press that foot into your hand. Lengthen, lengthen forward. So you're coming up a little high into the back bend. Think about to protect your lower back. Still lengthening the tailbone, pressing your knees into the floor. Great, inhale. And as you exhale, change. Bend to your left. And if you want to stop here, that's fine. Stop here, or maybe you can hold your left foot. Spread your toes on that left foot. Press your foot into your hand. Keep reaching forward with your heart. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Deep breathing. Lovely shoulder stretch. And a gentle back bend. Deep breath. And then exhale, release. Let's just soften the buttocks. Soften, soften, soften. Relax, relax, relax. And then bring hands by the side of your chest. Come up to raised cobra. Lengthen the tailbone, lift. Shoulders down, elbows in. Do the double chin, lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch and lengthen forward. Toes under, down facing dog. Inhale and come up. Stretch, extend, enjoy the stretch. It's okay to have your knees bent if you need. Lovely stretch after the back bend. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Okay, make space between your feet. Hips width apart, bend your knees forward. And we're going to the squat. Let's come on tiptoes first. Come on your tiptoes. And then take your knees very wide and you go into the squat. Squat down if that's alright. So watch your knees, you don't have to go very low. Okay. Maybe move your hands a little forward, hold the floor, keep your balance, engage all your core muscles. And if you feel you can move your heels a little bit more back, go for it. Go a little deeper and deeper. And you might feel that you can touch the floor with your feet, with your heels, go for it. Going lower and lower, great stretch for the hips. Okay, hold the floor if you need. Really engage your core muscles. Take your knees wider and maybe go a little lower and lower and lower. Move your hands forward, fold, folding forward. Listen to your back. I know this is a good stretch, especially feel at the back of the pelvis. Just notice how you feel there, creating lots of space for the lower back, for the hips. Going into the Malasana Squat. Okay, watch your knees please, you don't have to go very low. Deep breath. And then we come back to forward bend. So come back to your forward bend. Maybe come on your tiptoes again, knees forward and then push the hips high and you are in a forward bend. Lovely stretch for the back of the knees after the squat. If you can, hold your elbows, and then move from side to side. Away from the hips, squeeze the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Great stretch. Strong legs, keep squeezing the legs. Lovely everyone. And then take your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows and your shoulders, lift your chin, come up standing, squeeze the legs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Stretch your arms, salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. And let's check the hips. Where are the hips? Do you need to lift your toes up? To move the hips a little bit more back, hips above your ankles, tummy muscles engaged. Relax your neck, crown of the head reaching upwards.